Hello? Why
Well,
am I wearing lipstick? How bright my lips are.
Yeah, the lips always look like that, dude. What's up, netizens? You're watching DarkStar. My name's Anthony. I'm joined by the lipstick bandit himself, Joey. What's up, dude?
That is fake news. What is up?
No comment. Today we're gonna be watching My Little Pony episode 1. We finally got Joey to agree to watch it.
Hey, dude.
So yeah,
Patreon hit
exciting.
the goal. I'll do it.
Sure.
A big goal.
Alright, we just need $10 goal to be hit. Joey will watch My Little Pony.
$10 times 100.
In one sitting,
Done.
the entire series. Now, okay, so today we're going to be watching Death Battle. Sabrewulf versus John Talbain.
Facts. I knew that.
You play Killer Instinct, though, right?
Yep. I mean,
Well,
I played a lot of the old ones. I played the new one like when it was a demo.
Alright, so you rooting for Sabrewulf then?
Absolutely. I don't know the fuck Talbain is. Talbain is.
Channel's gonna get fucking demonetized because Joey's southern accent can't handle this fucking name, dude.
I don't know who John is, dude.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just move on from his last name. We'll just call him Johnny from now on for the rest of this video. Anyway, so Sabrewulf versus old Johnny boy. Yeah, I literally have nothing to say pre-battle, so we'll watch the analysis, and then I guess I'll choose who I think's cooler to root for, and then who I think will win as well. So go ahead and check it out. Oof, been waiting for this battle my entire life, dude.
Me too. At least like 0 seconds.
Sir Thomas Brown once said, "Every man is his own greatest enemy, and as it were, his own executioner." For many, every day is a struggle to restrain the beast within.
Or else you might turn into a big old honking werewolf.
Such as Sabrewulf, the savage wolfman of Killer Instinct.
And John Talbain, the Kung Fu Canine Darkstalker. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Basically, to be a voice person.
Yeah, for sure.
Deep in the heart of Germany's Black Forest lies the ruins of Sabrewulf Castle. Home to a monster
Holy
of
shit, that is the
unspeakable
animation
ferocity.
that Joey
I mean,
likes.
duh, it's called Sabrewulf Castle. What else do you expect?
But that monster...
Take Joey's
is
money,
man,
holy shit.
Baron Conrad von Sabrewulf. Once an aristocrat of wealth and status, his life would drastically change
Also
the day he
called
discovered a
Himi
secret
Nahama.
laboratory deep within the castle's bowels.
He stumbled
One of
onto
those
a
gotta be
treasure
silent.
trove
One of
of
those letters
monster
silent
hunting
somewhere.
weapons and relics straight out of his family's secret history.
Including a mysterious large claw, which he accidentally cut himself on. Upon the light of the next full moon, the Baron transformed into...
A vampire!
No, a werewolf. This is the werewolf episode.
Come on, Wiz. Spooky castle in the middle of nowhere, a weird cursed artifact. He's got Vaughn in his name. This is totally a vampire backstory.
Now, that's for next year. On that night, Baron
Damn,
Sabrewulf
the foreshadowing,
became a
dude.
bloodthirsty beast.
You know, the name really screwed him from the start there.
Vampire
Almost
battle
like it
coming
was
up.
Gonna be
destiny.
Twilight
Well,
versus
originating as
Vampire
early as
Diaries.
classical antiquity, the fable
I'm
of
down.
men turning
I'm
into
so
wolves
down.
under a full moon is a staple of European folklore. Real-life victims of so-called lycanthropy most likely suffered from porphyria, hypertrichosis, or rabies.
Sabi rampaged all over the country, killing everyone he found. Because as a big hairy demon dog, being a werewolf means your strength, speed, and tough hide are off the charts. Oh, and it makes you great at basketball.
With his razor-sharp claws, Sabrewulf can easily tear through
Lakers,
solid
get on
steel.
the phone.
Also, any one of his cuts can potentially pass his curse to new victims.
But he's pretty
Yeah,
happy
you hear that,
using
my
those
Lakers?
claws to brutally rush down any foe.
With a howl
Tony's
to the sky,
currently a
Sabrewulf can
Lakers
amp
fan
himself
until
up, or tap into his
end of
killer
next
instinct
season.
to enter a feral rage. In this state, any sense of shame or repression is eliminated as he truly becomes a mindless monster. It also increases his chip damage and allows him to cancel auto doubles into other auto...
Yeah, it makes him even more stronger and faster. We get it.
And to top it off, he can summon bats that are on fire. Gotta be honest, not sure where this one comes from.
He's a vampire in a fursuit. content.
After a night of painting the town red with blood, Sabrewulf awoke to the nightmare that would be the rest of his life.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly a fan of the whole werewolf thing, so
Dude,
he did
Spawn will have
anything
some
he
sick
could to stop
combos with
being
his
a
shield,
full-moon
just saying.
furry. But science and magic couldn't cut it.
He descended
Well, he's gotta
into
actually get it into
madness,
his mouth
but
for it to work,
eventually
probably.
found a possible savior, your friendly neighborhood soul-crushing megacorporation, UltraTech.
AKA
Ultra.
Evil Walmart. Or just Walmart.
UltraTech promised Sabrewulf a cure for his lycanthropy. But in reality, their experiments only gave him cybernetic implants in his arms
Cool!
and extended his werewolf form to last indefinitely.
Oh. Also cool?
But Sabrewulf was none the wiser. In return for a cure that would never come, he agreed to fight on UltraTech's behalf in their Killer Instinct tournament.
What a goober! This moron ran around a creepy castle, bumped into something sharp like a dumbass, and now he might not even be potty trained? Then he got duped by the most obviously evil company ever to ruin his life even more. This guy is either the unluckiest schmuck on the planet, or just high off his ass on opium.
Actually, he was dangerously addicted to opiates for a time, which only drove him further into madness.
Wow, this guy's life sucks.
Regardless, Sabrewulf was a fierce competitor.
Damn,
Within
he's
the
so
Killer Instinct
strong, he
tournament,
tore
battled
through a
and
steel
defeated
door.
Nez Perce Warrior Thunder,
What a
metallic
feat,
super
dude.
soldier Fulgor, and an actual
Holy
dinosaur.
He defeated
Certainly
Thunder,
among
then.
a high tier of the
And
competition.
Glacius.
Like
Glacius is
Tusk,
actually
who
pretty
can
powerful.
summon
Glacius is
friggin'
strong.
meteors out of the sky.
And
Based on how
Sendar,
large
is that the
this
other one?
projectile is, its impact should be equivalent to over
We've
a
seen the battle
kiloton of
part.
TNT.
Sure, Savy can't magically call down space rocks, but he can survive a hit like that and
shit,
dish
never
it
seen
back.
that thing.
In the tournament, he won 17 fights in a row.
Until he met the warrior monk Jacob.
Yeah.
Protagonist, right? And he got his hairy cheeks blapped by an alien McFlurry named Glacius.
But even after the
Wait,
tournament,
I thought they said he
Sabrewulf
beat him.
proved strong enough to tear out his own cybernetic implants. While conducting
I thought I
experiments
said
on
that
him,
too.
UltraTech's android CEO Arya had noted that the older a werewolf gets, the more vicious and skilled it becomes, while the loss in strength and agility is negligible.
And he proved it in his rematch with Glacius. Who's
Oh.
the clapper of cheeks now, you projectile spamming snow cone?
Most
Oh,
impressive,
damn.
considering Glacius once got the drop on Arya, whom, according to an official novella, can react within a nanosecond.
Oh, well.
Crap! He's
There you
not
go.
just your average werewolf, he's a super werewolf, a fighting tournament ass kicker.
Though he will sadly always be on the hunt for a cure that doesn't exist, Sabrewulf is one of the most
True, those
dangerous
average werewolves we
monsters
see around
and
here are
men
pretty,
to
pretty
ever
average.
He didn't even fucking breathe in the same
Welcome
areas
to
that
the
come up.
demon realm of Makai, a dimension inhabited by powerful beings known as Darkstalkers.
Basically, your classic Hollywood movie monsters
But
mixed
where's
with
Bay
anime
now?
powers.
Makai is ruled by several noble clans, including the Kroots, a family of beasts,
Like werewolves?
including one prominent member, Baraba the Wolf Lord, who had a son named Gallon.
Which
Gallon
means
of milk.
hungry wolf. Really thinking outside the
That wasn't
box
even
with
that
that one,
funny.
huh?
Perhaps he'd prefer
I
his
just saw
English
gallon
name,
of milk, so I decided
John
to say it.
Talbain.
Yeah, but his dad is named
Oh my
a freaking
God.
Wolf Lord. That's so awesome, it almost
Oh.
makes me forget he's a total deadbeat, just like my dad. Did I say that out loud?
Things got worse. One of the
He's a
Wolf
lot
Lord's
older.
enemies,
I
the
wonder if
Demon
that's
General,
if they
sent
use
an
that
assassin
werewolf
to
getting
kill
stronger
John's
as with
mother.
age
Dick
thing
move.
with him too.
Moms are off limits. Now a
other
werewolf
one's only
and an
46
orphan.
years old.
John grew up pretty pissed off at just about everything.
Obviously different
Especially the
universes,
humans
but
that
they still
hugged
could
him when he
use it.
transformed.
In the light of a full moon, John can't help but embrace his Kroot's heritage.
Oh,
And under a
boy,
red
today.
blood moon, he risks losing all sense of self and becoming a ravenous beast. John's story was about the same as any
Looks
werewolves until he
Batman as
happened
a
upon a
character
man
there.
who was also half monster and who defeated John in combat.
With martial arts.
And that guy was he should be an avatar.
Hell yeah! I keep telling people, the only way to solve violence is with a good pair of nunchucks.
John's new friend did not offer violence, but control. Seeing little other option, John accepted a life with his new sensei.
While we don't know for sure what fighting style he was trained in, based on the time period, location, and his stance, we can guess that he was learning Shotokan karate.
Inspired by Bushido and Zen Buddhism, Shotokan Karate's focus is on controlled calm, a strong defense, and a rejection of unnecessary
Yeah, he
violence.
just kicked both
Basically
of them
the
in
exact
the-
opposite of being a werewolf.
Hey, there's
Well,
Bay.
sign me up for his doggy
that?
dojo, because I have no idea how all that Zen stuff
Oh,
translates to moves like his climb chaser and wild circular. Rejection of unnecessary violence? My ass. This dude's just showing off.
By embracing his werewolf speed, John can bash foes with his nunchaku and move so fast he appears to be in 2 places at once.
And by tapping into his inner energy, ki, John can perform the beast cannon and rocket around the room like a doggy meteor of pain. But that's nothing compared to the almighty dragon cannon. Oh yeah! So much for being zen,
There's that chick fight that we watched before.
Incinerate a whole wall.
John's training seemed to do the trick, until his master was killed by a group of bandits.
Where was your flaming dragon there, man?
That little cat, Felicia, we watched her do that battle board,
but tempered by his master's compassion, John became conflicted over his role in a morally gray world,
like a cat
unwilling
person
to
I
fight,
thought like we've seen
but
before.
always ready.
And by combining his martial arts skills with his natural werewolf powers, he became a wolf man to be reckoned with.
His razor-sharp claws can slice through steel, and even punch holes in powerful darkstalkers like Lilith.
He's also got those great doggo senses, like super hearing and smell.
To demonstrate, I've
modulated
dummy senses up to the same degree as those of a wolf.
I see you find my frequent humiliation amusing.
Oh, I do. Boop.
In open climates, wolf ears can hear sounds up to 10 miles away.
Boomstick, somebody's outside stealing your dune buggy.
No, wait, really?
And their sense of smell is over 100 times greater than that of a human's.
Oh good, the thief got away.
What did you smell that told you that?
Salt. Lots and lots of salt.
With nothing but grit and a thick layer of what I'm sure is unreasonably soft fur that you just want to scritch behind the ears, John has survived an onslaught of missiles from the Monster Hunter BB Hood. Wait. Who gave Little Red Riding Hood military-grade ordnance? I want to shake their hand.
We've seen John dodge bullets up close, but he's bragged about being as fast as light speed.
Sure, John.
And he can take down these 5,500-pound alien robots called Heat Souls, which can fly through outer space. Also, it's worth mentioning that Darkstalker society is broken up into different classes based on the strength and power of the individual.
John is a B-plus class Darkstalker, which is way above average, so it makes sense to compare him to other B-plus classers to gauge his limits.
Like Anakaris, who sank all of ancient Egypt underground.
Or QB, who could lift a massive beehive high above this castle.
Based on its size relative to the castle, this hive would have to weigh over 30 million tons.
That's like lifting over 300 aircraft
These fucking this doesn't seem balanced.
She is. And imagine getting stung by one of those bees.
Even with his amazing power, after decades of torment, John had resigned himself to a life of misery and solitude.
Until he met the cutest cat girl around. Now, we all know cats are usually super evil and Satan's presence on Earth, but Felicia taught him that humans actually aren't so bad. Wait. So years of martial arts discipline couldn't temper his bad side.
Damn, Felicia walking around like
Getting
this.
laid did? You know what? I believe it.
As far as we know, they're just friends.
Yeah, and I'm sure the internet could give you 34 good reasons why that's bullshit, Wiz.
Well, despite what DeviantArt thinks, Felicia would help John conquer his dark side.
Literally. Like, he literally fought his dark side and killed it. I always thought that was supposed to be like metaphor stuff, but I guess that isn't the weirdest thing we've talked about.
And with that victory, John finally claimed dominance over his monstrous identity and committed himself to a life of compassion.
But John will always be a Darkstalker. If he relapses, he'll be as deadly as ever.
There will always be a monster inside of him, just waiting to be let loose.
In this battle.
Existence with humans is impossible. That is why we are called Darkstalkers.
That makes sense.
It doesn't really track,
All right,
but
the
that's fine, I
combatants are
guess.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
So, thoughts?
I mean, I'm sticking with Sabrewulf because that's what I originally picked, and I'd like to do that, even though I feel like this John guy is way stronger because the way they used like the feats.
I think so too. It seems to me like the John guy is like significantly more powerful, as far as I can tell, or at least if they're. It depends, because like the feats were definitely way better. It felt like, but it also felt like maybe like they were kind of hesitant to give him them. So like one, they gave him feats for the other B+ people. Are they just gonna give him those and just say like he gets those no matter what? Because like I doubt all the rest of them are as fast as him, right? Like all the other B+ Darkstalkers are probably not as fast as he is. At least some of them are slower, probably. Which means it's also possible that he's not as strong as some of them. So you can't just like give all the stats between the Darkstalkers in the same tier or whatever. There might be some that are more agile. There might be some that are faster. There might be some that are stronger. There might be some that are smarter. Like, we don't really know. So just being like, oh, all the B+ ones have the same stats doesn't really track. And then also they seemed pretty dubious to the idea that he is actually light speed, despite the fact that he said it. So I'm guessing that they're not actually going to give him that.
Yeah.
For example, I don't know what the calculation for outspeeding a nanosecond reaction speed is going to be for Glacius.
It's faster than a bullet, I imagine, because they said that John dodged a 336 Marlin rifle bullet.
Yeah, yes, that's faster than a bullet for sure.
So, and like you're probably right, because they did say that he's the one that says that.
I don't know. It's hard to say what exactly they're going to give him, but just based on the tier that it seemed like they were doing for John, it felt like it was higher than what they were doing for Sabrewulf. So I'm going to lean towards John winning here, and I know more characters from Darkstalkers, so I'm going to just root for them as well.
I'm sticking with Sabrewulf, dudes. Get this dub.
Since I don't really care about either character. Werewolves aren't my thing, dude. I like vampires more than werewolves. Vampire gang.
Agreed.
What the fuck was that?
I was like hissing like a.
That's like a cat.
Yeah, I mean, what else supposed to do as a vampire? How else to do that?
Oh, okay. It sounded like a vampire. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I was thinking
how
werewolf.
to do it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's vampire gang, dude. I've had like 3 really bad ones today, but that one takes it.
All right, let's go ahead and check this out.
Mighty got it fucked up.
Forgive me.
I have no forgiveness left.
What the
monster.
Hell? That was a bitch howl.
That was so bad. Should have just left it, dude.
Today's cringe for me, dude. That's like 4 now. What's gonna be really crazy? John will not see this coming. If Sabrewulf scratches him and puts his werewolf curse on John, John's gonna be really fucked then, dude.
He's gonna become a double werewolf. A squared wolf.
This is Tony's music right here. It's gonna be Tony in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, he's gonna bite his arm off.
See you taste enticing.
Like he was casting a spell. Oh no, he's peeking too early.
Oh, this is a big move, though.
Oh yeah, we're good. Sabrewulf gang, baby.
Look,
we're good. Reserve the right to change the at the end.
Oh shit.
No, not now.
Oh fuck. Yeah, there we go.
Not like him.
Pulling his guts out, dude.
Not like this.
Oh, shit. Oh, you got him. Oh, wait.
I'm no monster, but tonight I'll make an
Fuck
exception.
yeah, he's gonna win. It's a bunch of bullshit.
KO! Wiz, I think I need to see a therapist to tell them how awesome that was.
Sabrewulf was a ferocious foe, but John had a lot going for him in most regards.
Damn.
For instance, John was trained in genuine martial arts and practiced them for
didn't age well
decades,
moments.
while Sabrewulf relied entirely on instinct.
You mean killer instinct, eh? You're no fun. But hey, remember how Sabi defeated Glacius, who attacked Arya in less than a nanosecond?
Technically, that puts Sabrewulf's reaction capability well within light speed, which John claimed he could match.
But that was just bragging, right?
Hardly. Those Huitzel units John fought were capable of flying across the galaxy, hundreds of millions of light years in only a short time.
Well, we didn't know that, bitch!
Fellow Darkstalkers Morgan and Dimitri have intercepted Huitzels in mid-flight combat.
Yeah, those two are A-classers, but B-plus Darkstalkers like John have kept up with the higher classes in speed plenty of times. Hell, BB Hood can, and she's a C-class.
When it comes to the Darkstalker class system, speed is much less a factor than power and energy levels. To be frank, even if John was half Morgan's speed, he'd still be faster than Sabrewulf. So, if anything, he wasn't bragging enough.
He was way stronger, too. QB's also a B-plus Darkstalker, and she lifted that 30-million-ton beehive. Way more than anything Sabrewulf can pull off. And when it came to ranged options, I think a Flaming Inferno Key Dragon beats out a lone discount fire bat any day.
While his application is different, we can gauge the level of ki John has at his disposal by factoring Anakaris sinking all of Egypt.
So the only logical thing to do was measure the total weight of ancient Egypt. No,
Jesus
really.
Fucking.
We did that.
Most buildings in the period were made of clay bricks and about
These
4.3 meters
motherfuckers with
tall.
the way they
Adding
do
the
this.
known volume of the pyramids and considering additional land,
Little do
we
you know,
determined
we're not gonna
Anakaris'
tell you, but
ki
John
had to be
actually
strong
walked
enough
in
to
the
move
same
a
fucking
civilization
field
weighing
as
over 1.2
Apocalypse.
trillion tons.
And that's not
Big
even
fault.
counting all the people. Or cats. They had a shitload of cats. Now that sounds crazy for an old school horror monster like a mummy or a werewolf, but Darkstalkers aren't quite like the classics.
At this fight's core, though, John won because of the kind of werewolf he was. Through years of struggle, Sabrewulf never found any means to tame his savagery, while John had
If you know how to
successfully
eat or
managed
drink,
to
you might
regulate his
would.
wild side, giving a level of precision, skill, and control the poor Baron couldn't even begin to understand. Sabrewulf was vicious and unrelenting, but John had the training, the power, and, yes, the flaming Inferno Dragons to score a brutal victory.
Brutal doesn't even cut it. I mean, how much blood was that? You know, it had to be at least a gallon.
The winner is John Talbain.
I mean, I'm not gonna
This
bitch
episode
too
of
much.
Death Battle.
Oh,
Come back
shit,
next week
wait.
to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch
Give us
more
something that
stuff,
matters,
click the
something
boxes
that
right
you
around
care
here,
about.
and you can always pick up some DB merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Attention, blue team!
Oh, hey,
yeah.
it's the Red versus Blue thing again that we already got free feed for.
I got a tank!
Oh, God.
People with tanks are never outnumbered!
Okay, well, it looks like we'll finally actually get that one, so.
Facts. I mean,
Alright, Joey. Hit us with it, dude.
well, I mean, I was obviously I mean, I knew all the history of both of them. So, like, when I tell you that I'm correct and they're wrong about the feats they have, you know, you have to take my word for it. And Sabrewulf would have won. But because this John guy is in a verse that has people that are super strong, and that's how Death Battle judges shit, it just happened to be that he gets all their feats as well. So even though he didn't do everything they did, he still could pick up Egypt with his claws. You know, the other person did it with like their mind or something. He could just pick it up with his hands and all kinds of other
he
shit.
sunk Egypt.
Oh, is that what he did? It's like, oh, the beehive's what I was thinking about. The beehives.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. He sunk Egypt. I mean, it is what it is. I'm obviously just fucking joking, and I don't really care much about this one. But some of the ways they do that shit just is annoying to me.
Damn, Joey's a hater, dude. Damn.
Hater, clout chaser, dude.
Dude, hit him up, dude, on his Mixer account, bro. Go fucking talk mad shit over there.
Yeah, I'm the only one there. Fucking the only streamer on Mixer. So if you want to see it,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about this battle in terms of like, yeah, impact or whatever. So I'm kind of in the same boat where it's just like, this is fine. It doesn't really make a difference to me who would have won and who would have lost and whether or not it's like dead correct because I don't really know that much about the series or whatever. I thought it was a pretty solid battle. I think.
read these comments.
I still think it's more interesting to, you know, gather up feats. Potentially you can scale based on certain things or whatever, but even for Sabrewulf, they're just like Glacius got the drop on this person one time. They have nanosecond reaction speed, and that means Sabrewulf is fucking around light speed. It's just like, I mean, I don't know, man. Sounds kind of sketch to me. Because, like, there's a lot of circumstances, too, right? Like, your reaction speed could actually be faster than, like, your physical capability to, like, do something, right?
And, by the way, we didn't react to it, but this line apparently blew people's minds. I'm no monster, but tonight I'll make an exception. Because it's the second comment, the 4th, the 5th, 6th, 8th, 10th, 13th. It's everywhere. That was badass. I mean, I guess it's cool. I'm no monster, but tonight I'll make an exception.
I mean, some people are fucking Darkstalker and Killer Instinct fans, Joey.
That is true. That is true. I didn't think about that. Oh, I'm kidding. Go ahead. Reaction time. I'm sorry. I get fucking focused on the comments of the videos. I go there immediately afterwards. The timing of my laugh was brutal.
Okay.
Tony's like, serious moment. And I'm like, fucking laughing. Okay.
Well, it's not like super serious, but
it's like, I get it. Anyway, like, you say something that's not funny, I'm laughing. Like, what the fuck do you laugh at?
All right. So, reaction speed. Okay. You could, let's say you're about to get into like a car accident or whatever, right? Like, you could notice that you're about to get into a car accident before you could potentially react, before you could actually do something. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for example, like the cars are like coming or whatever, or you know, anything else. Like, I could fucking throw a ball at you or something, right? And you could, like, last second see out of the corner of your eye, and in your head, you know, like,
I'm about to get fucking hit.
I'm about to get hit. But you try to move your arm up into the way, and you can't get there in time, so you just fucking get hit in the face with my balls. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, yeah.
Balls in my face are tough to dodge.
My point being is that, like, there's a lot of mitigating circumstances. You can't just go, fucking Sabrewulf fought a guy and beat him one time that also snuck up on a person that had this reaction speed. Therefore, Sabrewulf is light speed. Like, that's an absurd, like, leap between those things or whatever, in my opinion. So,
I agree. Hey, that battle was perfectly fine. I have no arguments. Regardless of side you were on, it was done perfectly well there. I don't know, perfect. That's all I can say.
It's too late, dude. You can't come back. You're already gonna get all the hits, dude.
I hope so, dude. People get mad, dude. Come fucking talk shit. I'll be here to respond to you in the comments.
They say mean stuff to us, dude. And
I know, man.
Very rarely does somebody, like, calmly fucking explain something that we may have missed, or like,
hey, you idiots,
or anything.
Motherfucker, you can pay attention.
It's always funny to me when I see, like, a comment that does start off unusually, like, aggressive or, like, fucking insulting or whatever, and then afterwards they try to, like, give, like, some sort of reasoning or whatever. It's like, you don't actually expect me to, like, read that, right? Like
you already fucking,
wow, you guys are fucking idiots. This is why. Like, okay, well, I stopped reading after that. Like, peace. Like,
another thing too, when we react to stuff like that, not even just this, anything, it's our first time watching it, and it's just right off the dome what comes to our head. When I listen to songs and watch other reactions, I watch them fuckers multiple times because I fucking can process what's happening, and I pick up other shit more times I watch it, whereas ours are just like off the top. It's like, hey, you idiot, you missed this. And I was like, yeah, that fucking happens sometimes.
But whatevs. Anyway, I thought it was a solid battle overall.
And now they know they hurt our feelings. Fuck.
There's gonna be some Killer Instinct, Darkstalker fans or whatever that love this battle, and I don't know what their main dialogue thing is or whatever, or like what their personalities are like in the game or anything like that, so maybe the dialogue like really hit home. It sounds like it did based on the comments that Joey was just fucking dying laughing at.
Oh, I will say I have one complaint. The battle was perfectly fine. Besides, they did the combo breaker. You cannot have a Killer Instinct battle and not do the Ultra combo. Ultra! Like, that, they missed it. I mean, he didn't have a combo, I guess. He got his fucking ass kicked. But He should have had an ultra combo. They only got the combo breaker.
He was too busy fucking throwing fire bats at the guy, so he couldn't do.
He's like, this is crazy. How can you dodge all this shit? It's like you're fucking light speed or something. What have you done to show me that? The guy was like, not a damn thing. I just said it. Why do I feel like I'm attached to this one? I'm gonna let it go. It's a great battle.
Yeah, it sounds like. I got one complaint 5 minutes after complaining like about the entire battle.
Facts.
All right, well, this was a death battle. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully next time we'll actually get the red versus blue death battle that we were promised
15th.
several weeks ago. Till then, Sabrewulf, catch you on the dark side.